Hi, welcome to RideAlongside. Today I'm doing a bike check of the Trek Stache. Alright, so here we have the Trek Stache. It's a Trek Stache 5 from 2018, and it has been set up single speed now. That's originally how I had it, and it's how I have it set up again now. I've had it as a 1x10 and 1x11, and it's been great, all different iterations. So let's get into some of the components. So let's start off with the handlebars. I've got some ESI super chunky grips. These are silicone grips, not lock-ons, but very comfortable, very squishy, and I like them a lot. Let's see, moving on here. So this is the Thompson Elite dropper post lever, and that is externally routed along the top tube with two zip ties holding it down, and there is the Thompson Elite dropper. I like this dropper quite a bit. Seems to be working really well. I had some issues with the Fox transfer dropper post. It was very finicky with the clamp tightness, and the Thompson, I haven't had any of those problems at all. The Fox, so much so that it actually slipped when I had it clamped to the point where it would actually actuate. I had to have it pretty loosely clamped in order for it to actuate, even in warm weather. But the actual post, the whole post would slide down in it. But haven't had any issues with the Thompson. It's got a little bit of play in it right now, so I'm probably gonna have to send it into Thompson. But it's been real good, and that clamp is a Hope seat clamp, and that is the Solus 100 Night Rider tail light. I can't say enough good stuff about the Night Rider lights. They have proven durable. Their charges last a long time. I'll keep them on during my rides, and they'll last like up to 3 hours sometimes, which is just amazing. This is the Ergon, I believe it's the SME30 saddle, and it's the Pro model. So I've had that for a while. It's a pretty comfortable seat. Not as comfortable as my Brooks saddles, but pretty good for how lightweight it is. Let's see. Okay, so we were at the bar here. We're moving over. I have just the stock Shimano brakes. These aren't too fancy. They don't have any of the adjustments or anything. They're just the most basic hydraulic brake from Shimano. They're what came stock on the Trek Stache 5, but I've had no issues with them. They've been super durable. Have even had less issues than the XTs. For some reason, the XT rear brakes I get have they get bubbles in the lines, and they fade, and it's kind of weird. These ones haven't had any of that at all. So then moving over, I got my Night Rider Lumina 1100 boost. Had that light for a couple years now, and it's been great. I use it every ride. Then I got a Thompson Elite X4 100 millimeter zero rise stem, Thompson top cap that's machined exactly the same as the stems and their seat posts. So it's got kind of that machined pattern on it, and same anodization as the stem, so it matches nicely. This bar is a carbon bar from Bontrager. It's the Rhythm Pro. 4 degrees up sweep, 9 degrees back sweep. It's a pretty wide bar. I think it's 780, 760. I don't know. It's too wide for me. I'm probably gonna cut it down a little bit. Then moving over, I got the Garmin Edge 500. This is a old model. It's actually the team edition from Team Garmin from the Tour de France. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But this is the timber bell. Look for my review on this. I have a long-term 1-year review that's going to be coming out about this and quite a few other things. Which, moving on to this bag here. This is a stem bag from 3 Toes Threadworks. Highly recommend this stem bag. It's durable, it's simple. I'll have more details on that in the review, but I've really liked it so far. So go check them out. FSA headset that came stock. The Manitou machete fork, that one came stock as well. Not too much to say about that. It's just got this one compression lockout adjustment, and then it's got a rebound adjustment down here at the bottom. And that's about it. This hex lock can be a struggle to get used to, but I actually really like it. So let's see, for rims, it's the Duroc 50 rims that came stock with the Bontrager hubs. The Minion DHR2 29 by 3.0. So I'm gonna write up an article, but Maxxis has really broken my heart. They have told me personally that they are no longer going to be making this tire. They may make a few more 29 by 3-inch tires, but no new models are coming out. They're basically doing away with them. They'll have them in stock a little bit, but they're not really making them as a main product for their line. You won't even see them in their 2019 catalog this year. So no 29 by 3s. There will be 29 by 2.8s. Stay tuned, because I've got some information about a new 29 by 2.8 that I've been waiting for a while. That being said, if you've been following my channel for a while, you may know what that model is. So 29 by 3 Maxxis Minion DHR2. Probably the first and only one I'll ever have, which is unfortunate. Let's see, moving on to the rear wheel. Same wheel, but this is the let's see, the rear hub I've had some issues with. I've had to have my mechanic Loctite everything together because I was having so many issues with that rear hub. Let's see. So, I've got a Icetech rotor on the front there. That's a 203 millimeter rotor. This is a 180 millimeter rotor. This one is not Icetech. It's just a stock Shimano rotor. Then I've got a Surly 20 tooth on there. I don't know if you can see it. It says it right there. But there you go, 20 tooth. But 20 tooth has been pretty good actually for the trails I've been riding lately up here in Prescott, Arizona. You can see it's a beautiful forest here that I'm in, and Ponderosa pine and juniper forest. But this video is getting long. Let me finish this up. So it's a KMC chain, the Z, what is it? I don't even remember what it is. Z something. I want to say Z410. This is the gold color. They have it in silver, black, red. I don't know what else. Super inexpensive chain. And actually, I really like these types of quick links. Let's see, where is it? So I think super easy to remove. No quick link pliers required, just regular pliers or whatever. You can even push that thing off with a rock or a stick or something. Absolute black oval chain ring. It's a 32 tooth. Really like that. I've had some knee issues with the round chain rings, and these tend to help just a little bit more. This is the Race Face Effect crankset, and I got Shimano XT trail pedals. These are the older versions, the 785s, I think. I might be confusing those with the brakes, but the 785s, and then there's the 80/20 trail pedals, and they look almost identical. I've got a video comparing those, so I'll try to link that up in the corner. But if not, you can just search for it, Shimano trail pedal comparison or something like that, and you'll see that come up. So let's see. I've got a couple water bottle cages from Specialized, which is funny on a Trek. Then I've got these SKS anywhere mounts, and I love those things. They never move. They got this rubberized stuff on the Velcro, and that's on the underside as well, so they don't move. And then they got these rubber blocks that really don't move at all either. And then they have a bolt that goes into them, and that's how I hold on the King cage, stainless steel water bottle cage on there. And then this is a bottle pod. So this thing has a zipper that goes all the way around, and it clamshells open, and I've got all my tools in a spare tube in there, and having it nice and low on the frame is really nice. I used to carry them up in one of these feed bags, or a fuel tank top tube bag, or some other stuff, or had them in a seat bag as well. But when they're up that high, you can kind of notice the weight when you're throwing around the bike. When they're down low like that, don't notice it as much. So some of my reasonings for that kind of thing. But that bottle pod is from Miles Wide Industries, so you can check those out. I recommend it. It seems like it's pretty durable. It gets dirty, but it brushes right off, and inside it's got some organization. I'm not going to open it up, but it's nice. I actually clipped off the little zipper tab there because I didn't want it rattling around, but it's pretty easy to open it even without the zipper pull on it. You can just take like a stick like this or something, thread it through there, and you can just use that to open up the zipper and close it. So anyway, that's the Trek Stache as it sits in May of 2019. I'm Nick from RideAlongside. Thanks so much for watching. I'll have more content for you real soon, coming from the Prescott National Forest here in Arizona. Thanks for watching.